Mr. Vice Chairman, I'm grateful to Sarvashri Bhuvaneshwar Kalita, Tarun Vijay, Srimati Jarna Das Baidya, Sukhendra Sekhar Roy, Srimati Vasanti Stanley, Ram Kirpal Yadav, Shantaram Naik, Narendra Kumar Kashyap and Ishwar Singh for the support they've extended to this bill. So I'm glad that through this bill we have found some time to pay attention to the northeastern region. The northeastern region is usually at the periphery of our sight, and that itself is a reason why there is a sense of alienation among the people of the Northeast. Today we are happy that we are able to establish high courts in 3 states, Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura. And I'm absolutely certain in my mind that the people of these states will be deeply grateful to Parliament for making this law. So a number of issues were raised which go far beyond the scope of this law. Fortunately, the Law Minister was present for most of the time, and I'm sure he's taken note of the issues raised by honorable members. The most important issue is the delay in the delivery of justice. As a person who practiced law for many years, I am deeply concerned about the grave delays in delivery of justice. We have 895 sanctioned posts of judges in this country, which is less than one High Court judge for 1 million people. Even if you take the population of India as 1,200 million, we should have at least 1,200 High Court judges. We have only sanctioned 895, out of which 260 are vacant. Roughly 30% of the sanctioned posts are vacant. In the Guwahati High Court, things are much better. 24 sanctioned posts, only 1 is vacant. But there are very large vacancies in other high courts. The Law Minister, I think, said in one of the houses a couple of days ago that he is in constant touch with the Chief Justice of India and the Chief Justice of the High Courts, because the proposal for appointment of a judge has to now emanate from the judiciary, from the collegium, not from the government. I think it's important that all the vacancies are filled, more posts of judges are created, and qualified and eminent people are appointed judges. So as far as benches are concerned, this again is a complex issue. There is always a demand for a circuit bench or a permanent bench of a high court in another city of the state. There are numerous demands for setting up circuit benches or permanent benches of the Supreme Court in different parts of India. But obviously these questions cannot be resolved in the space of a short debate. We have to carry the High Courts and the Supreme Court with us, and I'm sure the Law Minister will address these issues. So, the only question that I think I should answer is, when will these high courts begin to actually function? Actually, these courts are functioning in the sense that they are functioning as benches of the Guwahati High Court. Judges are sitting today in Manipur and Tripura and Meghalaya. And the Act says this Act shall come into force on such date as the central government may by notification appoint. We will appoint a date as soon as the President's assent is received. And under Section 28 capital B, such of the judges of the Common High Court holding office immediately before the commencement of the Northeastern Area Reorganization and Other Related Laws Amendment Act 2012, that is this Act. Immediately before the commencement of this Act, as may be determined by the President after ascertaining their option, shall, on such commencement, cease to be the judges of the Common High Court and become a judge of the High Court of Meghalaya or the High Court of Manipur or the High Court of Tripura, as the case may be. So between now and the date of commencement, we will ascertain the option of the judges, and on the date of commencement, the judge sitting in that High Court, because he's exercised option, will become a judge of that High Court, and the High Court will begin to work as a High Court. So there is no difficulty, provision has been made. I'm deeply grateful to all honourable members. I share the concern of my good friend Shantaram Naik. I also share the concern of my friend Mr. Ishwar Singh about Punjab and Haryana High Court. I think these questions should be resolved. And the way to resolve them is known. The solution is also known. I think it only requires a little determination in obtaining the consent of the Chief Justices in order to resolve these issues. There is a great degree of legitimacy, in my personal opinion, a great degree of legitimacy in the demand for a separate High Court for Goa and separate High Courts for Punjab and Haryana, but this is a subject which the Law Minister should deal with. Thank you, sir.